So I just bleached my hair. This is what it's looking like. Kind of missed some of the roots, but I'm not too worried about it. Going to be redoing my hair. These two colors on these sides, my roots are hella grown in, so I have to redo the black. And then we're going with this shade of pink. I did get two because even though I have layers cut in my hair and it's only half, my hair is very long and very thick. This is a new color, apparently a whole new formula. I didn't know Revlon did like colors like this. The most color I've seen. So my cats, they're excited. They got like new toys, and instead of playing with them, they're running back and forth. But I've only ever seen like the black with like the blue hue, and then like the reddish auburn burgundy type color. So I am excited to try this, and it's also very cheap. It's not like the best quality because it is box dye, but a lot of brands that you can get even at places such as Sally's are still like a box dye. It just depends on the brand you get and how good of a quality the dye itself is. And obviously I'll be doing a matching eyebrow. So this is also your friendly reminder for those who may not have seen my content before. I am not a professional hairdresser. I'm just a random 23-year-old who has been doing my own hair for the past 10-ish plus years. This is just what I do. Again, not a professional by any means, so my videos are not necessarily tutorials. They used to be in the past. If you look at my YouTube channel, it is mostly videos, I think from the past like 8 months to a year, which is mostly like reaction content, paranormal and crime content, but it actually used to be like mostly hair and makeup videos, like alternative hair and makeup, which is still the main focus of my Instagram. My different platforms kind of have different focuses, but I'll probably make an extended version, which this might end up on YouTube, where I kind of do more of the explaining, and then have a shortened version that I just put music and text over. I don't really know, but yeah. That's the disclaimer. Not a professional. This is just something that I've been doing myself for years, and my hair is this long and still fairly healthy. Like this is my natural hair texture. It is of course a little damaged, but it could be worse. Okay, so as I said, one box of the black because I'm just gonna fix, because my part got fucked up the last time I did it, so I'm going to fix this and just do my roots on that side. Whereas, because like you can kind of see, I don't know, this lighting is hard to tell, but I can see the brown and the black. And then because I'm doing the full length of this other side, I did get two just in case, and if I only need one, then I can use the other for touch-ups. So I'm only going to show putting this together once, just because I mean they're literally the same, so there's no reason to show it 3 times. So this is the after color conditioning packet, and then this is bottles 1 and 2, so it doesn't say 1 on here, but you mix these together and then you shake them. Okay, you mix them together and shake them, and that's kind of what activates the color. Once you shake them and you mix them together, you cannot save it, so that's why I'm only starting with the 1. That way I don't waste the other one if I don't need it. And in the instructions it also tells you how to do it, and there is a set of gloves. I do have my own gloves, but I actually kind of like these a little bit better. The ones I have are kind of not the best quality and too big on me, so they don't work very well anyway. These are also only meant to sit for about 25 minutes, and because they are a permanent color, they are permanent. Even though this is a pastel pink, there is going to be a bit of fading with washing, depending on the type of shampoo you use and the type of like hot water you use. If you use super hot water, your color is going to fade faster, even with it being permanent, because this is a vivid. And if you have hard water, like minerals in your water, that can affect your color as well. You open this up, it is sealed on top, so when you shake it, you will just need to cut the end off. You can, if you've never used one of these before, you can see that there's that little extra plastic piece. You just cut that off. It just helps to keep the bottle sealed during shipping and packaging. If you are sensitive to smells, I just mix these together, poured bottle 2 into bottle 1. There is, again, because it's permanent, there is going to be a strong chemical smell. It's actually not too bad. It actually smells very floral, but this is a new formula, so that could be part of the reason why. Don't know where that went. You just want to make sure you mix the bottle very well. You can also dump these both in a bowl and just mix them with a brush. That's actually totally an option, but my brushes and bowls, I don't even have any of my bowls, and I only have one brush, and it still has some bleach in it. So, but this is also what the colors are meant to look like. So my color was this last night. It's a little closer to this. I'd say it's probably between the two. I'd say my hair is probably closer to a level 8. I don't think it's quite a level 9, but for the pastels, you want your hair to be super, super light. I kind of want to see. That's how it comes out. But dyes like this tend to change pretty quickly, so we should be able to actually see the color pretty soon. I'm gonna do the black after. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know how the professionals do it, but I don't think it'll really matter the order that I do the colors, because the whole point, I'm trying to keep it separate anyway and not get it into the other one. So, oh look, you can see it's turning pink. I'm surprised, like, I didn't literally pick the color. But yeah, I'm definitely going to need the 2 bottles. So I'm glad I got them. Because my hair is so long, I'm definitely going to get dye all over myself. Is turning a hot pink. When I was asking my coworkers what color I should do, I told them I wasn't going to do red because I did red not too long ago. Actually, I guess it was almost a year ago, but as far as colors go, it wasn't that long ago. And I didn't say I didn't want to do red. One of them suggested red, and I said, I'm not doing that again. It hasn't been long enough. I want to do other colors. And when they suggested pink, I realized it has been literally years since I've had pink hair. The last time my hair was pink, I was 17, and then I did dye a wig black and pink when I was probably like 20, and that wig, I ended up, because I had reached a certain amount of followers on Instagram, I ended up doing a giveaway where the prize was that wig, and the person never ended up wearing it, but they like begged for it. I don't know, I did like a poll, and the person who won it was one of the people who was like, please, I really want the wig. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. Wasn't planning on giving it away at all. I was just practicing, and I wanted to see how the color would turn out. But there was like drama going on, so I'm pretty sure that this person had to do with it at the time. Look how pretty the color looks. See, usually it's the opposite. Usually the dye itself doesn't always look accurate, and then you put it on the hair and you're like, oh, that's what it's supposed to look like. But this is hot, hot pink. Anyway, I distract myself and I yap. But basically my coworkers, they were like, you need to do a hot pink. And I said, no, I'm doing a pastel pink. And they said that they wanted me to do a hot pink. And I was like, it's not happening. But this is not pastel. Like, I was going for like pastel, kind of rose gold. This is like, this is like a hot, hot pink. which is whatever. I mean, I'm not changing it. And it was only $3, so I guess it is what it is, but that's actually crazy. And I do need the second box, so I'm glad I made it, or bought it, because that side is taken care of. I have dye everywhere. I try to be careful, but at this point, when I leave, like, I have cats and my landlords are pretty good to me, but from what I've heard, they're not so good to other people. But I have not had any issues with them. I've actually only had positive experiences, which is pretty great considering this is my first time renting and technically my first time like living away from my parents. I don't know, the second bottle is like there's color, but I feel like there's not as much as there should be. Don't get in my eye. Another reason why I say do not do this at home, because I'm doing my own eyebrow and I'm just using regular hair dye. I'm not using dye specifically for brows. So yes, be careful. of the color that was kind of messed up taken care of. Also, you know what? I'll do, since it's actually brown, I'll put a little bit of color in. That way my eyebrow is black instead of brown. I was gonna try to avoid the skin because it is black hair dye, but fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna wash my hair. This stuff seems to wash out pretty okay. So I already have black hair dye everywhere. So yeah. Took me about 15 minutes to apply this side and about 10 minutes to apply this side. I think it was actually closer to 10 for both, and the extra 5 was just like having to make the boxes. But yeah, this is what we're currently looking at. So I will be back with the results.